Hello, people. I'm just coming here as I start my YouTube. I'm just coming with a few random thoughts as I decide which direction I'm gonna take my. I don't know. It looks like something's on my camera or something ain't right. Until I decide like which way I'm gonna go with this here whole my YouTube page. Right now, I'm just killing time. I probably need to be taking a nap because I gotta work to 3:30 to 10:30 tonight. Um, but with everything going on in the world, I've always had this question for a while. Like it pertains to these artists' contracts, Hollywood, the rap, R&B, the acting part, the music part. My question is mainly about the contracts. Now, it makes me wonder cuz some things I haven't found the person to touch on these certain topics. Like one thing I noticed with Hollywood, with a lot of the actors and rappers and a lot of them that are known, their parents were involved in the military. A lot of them were like military brats. They always talked about living a lot of places, moving around. So the military, one thing I know, have a lot to do with MK Ultra. I need to start, like, all of my information is here because I've watched so many videos, and I've read so many things that it's like I never thought to write down, take notes. I never thought I would really need to because first of all, I look at it like this. A lot of people, when you try to tell them what's really going on out there, they don't want to believe it. All they always say is, "Oh, it's entertainment." It's a little more to it though, and people don't really pay attention. They just think everything is entertainment. That's going on in the world is not really here to entertain you, but you can take it that way because they're distracting you from something. They're talking to one another through signs and symbols and colors, and they don't they have to tell you what their next move is. But because they don't teach us this stuff in school, they don't teach you about kings and queens and how rain goes and all of the rain. When I mean say rain, I mean the reigns of the kings and the queens and stuff like that. They don't teach you that. Some of us probably learned that if we were really into that, or we learned it from watching a show that probably was our favorite show or something. Like I used to watch Rain, which is funny. I liked Rain. I don't know why, but I liked Rain. And then that ended. But they break it down somewhat how it goes, but they don't teach you all of that in school. They mainly focus on like that stuff to make sure you can remember what they tell you, if you can just keep repeating what they say, and they teach you that same bull, that Christopher Columbus story, and that same like we were slaves and like wild animals swinging from trees like monkeys and stuff like that. They're not teaching us. I can imagine what they're, excuse me, teaching it in other states. I've never talked to any of my cousins to see what they learned from state to state in these schools, because I know I am from up north, Massachusetts area, and I met a girl who was from Cape Verde Islands when I went to Job Corps. And One thing about it, it was like we were always partying and stuff, but when I spent the night at her house, we would all she would always teach me and tell me about the Cape Verde Islands and stuff like that. And I learned about the whaling through her. And I was like, wow. I grew up in Massachusetts and they didn't teach us about the whaling that went on in New Bedford. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be all over the place. That's my thoughts. My mind is coming right off my head. So that shocked me that I never knew about that. And if they did teach us, it wasn't like they taught the Christopher Columbus, the Underground Railroad in Massachusetts, because part of it is in Massachusetts. They'll take you on a field trip to that. You learn the plantation, Plymouth plantation, because it's in Plymouth, Mass. So you learn about that. Um One thing about Massachusetts is a lot of history. Not that it's all not good. We all know that it's not all good, but we have a lot of history here, and they pick what they want to teach you and what they want you to know about it. I do too much on the camera. But yeah. Um but I always wondered about their contracts in Hollywood. Like, I know if I don't like a job, I might quit that job. It's not a chance that I'm gonna stay somewhere that I don't like, and that's just me. I don't know. Some people would rather just stay and use an excuse that they need their job. Everybody need a job. If you're an adult and you got to pay bills, you need a job. But I don't care. I'm not staying at a job and I'm not comfortable. I'm not being treated right. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just a bunch of bull crap. I'm not doing that. Oh my goodness. I did not sleep last night. I had a 9 o'clock job this morning that I rescheduled. A 9 o'clock job that I'd been done. I said 9:30 to 1:30. I rescheduled it, and then I have to go to my main job 3:30 to 10:30. I told them I wasn't going, but I'm going in there. I'm going. But I still haven't been to sleep. I've been up all night. I probably had like 2 hours of sleep. But when it comes to their contracts, you mean to tell me nobody in Hollywood said, I can't do this no more. I'm out. I'm done. And then when they're done, it's like they can't get out of it. What is that contract looking like? I wish somebody could get a hold of that contract, because that contract is a never ending contract because nobody leaves. These people be in Hollywood from childhood. Like, I've been telling people, I used to follow so much. I remember when it was a lot of stuff going around about a lot of the first thing that I ran into on the internet and YouTube was the people making the video saying, oh, all the women are men and all the men were women. And that's possible, being that. And then the transgender thing hit. Then the transgender thing hit. It wasn't the transgender thing, probably was in the works. But somebody had came out, and I was following this certain page, and his whole thing was showing you pictures of different stars, some of our favorites. Like, I could name a few. He had Whitney Houston saying that she was a boy. He had who's that chick? That chick that had Jamie Foxx apologized from the girl from Friends. They said she's was a born a boy. And they was, and how they explain it was, they don't know they were like the opposite sex at birth, because when they were born, their family transgendered them while young. And when you transgender a child at a young age, what you put them through mentally, you can mess with their mind. They can create different personalities or something like that. And then also with like the MK Ultra, when you get them young, see, they wasn't talking about the adrenochrome. They wasn't talking about that. It was more like the torturing of these children at a young age and to send them through like the change transformation at a young age. It messes with them mentally, which they create like different personalities, and they're able to mess with them. So now they're able to control them. I can't even find that account that I had, because I'd be looking at my account trying to go back into my history, and it is hard. I have changed my emails and stuff throughout the years, or just added accounts, because I still have my first email with Yahoo that I've had for years now. And I know a lot of people always had issues with their Yahoo. Oh, Yahoo's not good. Yahoo, people be hacking into your Yahoo account. I ain't never had that problem, but ain't nothing in my Yahoo account because I'm really not the email girl. You better off texting me or calling me, even sending that information to my phone somehow if you can screenshot it or something. But I don't fool with the emails that much unless I really, really have to. But I used to tell people, like, it was a video that I was watching. And see, when Kanye came out with Through the Fire, everyone thought that he was like new to the industry. Oh, this new guy, blah, 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 blah. For us out here, he was new. He been trying to be a rapper, this and that and that and this. And they show how he was trying to come up and all of that in Chicago and all of that. But Kanye been in the industry. The video that I saw, I grew up in Massachusetts. I remember there was a show called Kids Incorporated, KIDS. That was a show like a Mickey Mouse Club when I was growing up. Kanye West was on a show like a Kids Incorporated or a Mickey Mouse Club type of deal, something like that. And who was on that show with him? Kim Kardashian. And they were like 8 or 9 years old. And they were on the, you know how they take pictures of the kids on the show or whatever. They were all on the floor laying down, like looking up at the camera. And they say something about that angle that they use with these kids. They used it with Britney Spears a lot. That angling down is almost like a predator looking down on a child. These people are sick in Hollywood. So yeah, Kanye's been in the industry. He wasn't new. He been knew Kim Kardashian. I just feel like their parents are sick. The Britney Spears parents, the Kim Kardashian. We all know Kris Jenner is a sick woman, pimping out her children. We all know that. She's the one main mother that makes it known that she pimps out her children with no problem. But the part that confuses me the most is how they're telling each other, like when that whole debacle came out with Kim lying and Ray J confessing and telling all the stuff that really happened about the sex tape, how they planned it and how her mother told them to do it again. Oh my goodness, what a mom, to do it again so she could look, so she look in a better light or whatever. I don't know, but she told them to do it again. Like, that's so sick. But you see, people still support them and they still watch that sickness. It's like whatever witchcraft they're using on us, it's it's powerful, but it's not more powerful than the Most High. But it's powerful because look at the world in the state that we're in. These people are in like some type of never-ending contract that they can't get out of. Like with everything that's going on in Hollywood, you mean to tell me not one person is like, when my contract is up, I'm out of here? I don't get it. Like, cause I'm out of here. Like, shoot, I found a job. I worked 3 weeks. In the midst of working that job, I found another job paying more. Now I could have worked both of the jobs because the job paying me more, I make my own schedule, which is awesome. But that job that I had, I was like, the hell with this shit. I got the hell out of there. I quit. And I'm not a 2 week notice girl. Like I seen a lady say it on a video. She was like, I don't give 2 week notice because if they was gonna fire me, they wouldn't give me a 2 week notice. They're not gonna let me get my affairs in order and look for another job. They're gonna fire me right on that spot at the end of that day. They'll let you work a whole day. They will do that. They won't, they know they're gonna fire you when you come in, but they'll allow you to work that whole day and get your labor, and then they'll fire you, not caring about how you paying your bills, if you got kids or any of that. So, and that's not my reasoning. I just be like, the hell with these people, because I don't care. Because when I'm done, I'm done. I don't care. And I was done with that job. It was really ridiculous. So it's like, it's who you hire in your business. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it. Some people don't care. They'll allow anything as long as the job is getting done, or even if it's half done, if they don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? The owners, as long as they don't have to come in and do it, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm not gonna be the one that you use, because you can see you're not paying me what I'm worth. You can see already I'm a good worker and I do the job and I do it damn good. But you got clowns you got working in here, and you can't keep a worker. And I'm seeing obviously because of the clowns that you got working in here. But you're not going to let the clowns go, because the clowns are losers. They're not gonna quit. See, a person, sometimes you would think the person that got a lot to lose is gonna stick in it, but sometimes I got so much, sometimes a person got so much to fucking lose that it is not worth even staying here. You know what I'm saying? Because this shows you the type of business that they're running. This shows you how they care about their business, that they don't care that much about their business. It's all about money. So they don't care how their employees are treating each other. You know what I'm saying? People are crazy. But I just don't get, like, I don't get it, this Hollywood thing. I mean, if I could, I bet, you watch, you got to watch what you ask for, because I was going to say, if I could just be a fly on the wall, or somehow be able to infiltrate, because I just don't get it. I'm thinking it's contracts. It'll be a shocking thing if it has nothing to do with a contract. And the way Hollywood is set up today, it probably ain't got nothing to do with a contract. Because what is keeping them there? These people come in fresh and new, and it makes me think these people, before we get to see them, they're being groomed before we get to see them. So when we met Rihanna, when we're thinking, oh, they met at a hotel in Bahamas, nah, that's just the story we got. That's just what they wanted us to know about them. Like, whatever the spell they was casting on us about Tupac, because I grew up in that era and I was a very big Tupac fan. Like, whatever the spells they were using, or whoever the witches were, like, I watched the video. And when I say I watched the video, with this video is different, because it was a video, but the people weren't, it was black. It was just voices, but it was made into a video. So the guy said he used to work at the record company. And he asked the guy, I don't know if any of y'all ever heard this video. He said he asked the guy who was still like A&R or something like that, do they still do the cast the spells on the records? And he said they do it different now. Now, after the record is made, they take the record and put it in a room with these witches, with, I don't know, is it 13 witches or 7 witches, a certain number of witches, and they cast a spell on it for like a week or something like that. I'm serious. This is how far these people are willing to mess with us. Yeah, it's crazy. So they're casting spells. They're doing witchcraft in videos. They're actually doing real witchcraft in movies today. And everything is all about witches and goblins and demons on TV. And if it's not about witches, goblins, and demon and witchcraft or magic, it's some show of black people fighting and arguing and sleeping with the same guys, passing around the same girl, and it's just sickening. And it's like, who wants to watch that? You want to watch that? Go look out the window. If you would have, depending on the area you live in, depending on the type of people you hang around with, you can watch that happen any time of the day. But it's really crazy. Like, there's really nothing edifying on TV that's worth watching. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. I don't watch regular TV, and I don't have cable. I only have Wi-Fi. And without Wi-Fi, my smart TVs ain't worth a damn. So I have Wi-Fi, and I don't even pay for the Hulu and the Netflix and all of that. I think Prime just took some money. So I need to check my account. But oh, it's at 23 minutes. I didn't think it was gonna be a long video. But I watch Pluto TV. I watch Husbands of Hollywood. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my movies, that Jim Carrey's Liar Liar. I can't lie. But I can't lie about that. I'm not a TV watch. Yeah, I'll watch something like Becker, Husbands of Hollywood. Kevin Hart is so stupid. I watch that because he, like, Atlanta Housewives and Love and Hip Hop, they're so stupid and ratchet. And what they was doing with the Husbands of Hollywood was like just like the opposite and real stupid. And I like comedy, so I'll watch that. But I be like sometimes wondering, how long is Pluto TV gonna last with? It's just like a app of reruns. Like, how many times can you watch the same gun smoke? You know what I'm saying? It's like they show you, even with Love and what is it, Husbands of Hollywood. When I'm watching it, it's like they give you the same, let's say, 10 episodes, and every time I turn it on and it's on, it's the same 10 episodes. And I'm like, how many episodes, seasons did they make of this show? Because I know they made more than these few that they keep showing us. So really nothing is on TV worth watching unless you're into that goblin and googly shit after Halloween and all of that. I can't. I used to be into Christmas movies, like, because there was always a lot of love movies and stuff. But I don't know if I'll watch them this year. I don't think I will. I haven't watched them in a long time, so I don't know. But I used to really like to watch Christmas movies, all family type movies. I used to, when I celebrated Christmas, I really liked that season. It was just like, I always thought it seemed like family. You know what I'm saying? Cold cocoa, watching movies together, eating food, and that's when a lot of family would come around. But I just watch YouTube and watch a lot of these exposed videos. I'm always researching and Googling stuff. When they say something, I might look it up. I noticed that a lot of witches and voodoo priests and stuff are on TikTok. Every time I go on there, everyone's like, "Oh, I got a reading for you. I have a message for you," and they want to do a reading. And I don't fool with all of that stuff. I mean, I get in my way sometimes, but I don't even want to read the Bible. Like, but I believe the Bible. I know the Bible, and I read scripture. I'm a Bible believer. I don't claim no denomination, but it's just getting so crazy out here, and this Hollywood thing is just so out of control, and there's seeming to be no cap on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gets more and more out of control. So if Tupac ain't dead, then Keefe D didn't kill Tupac, and all of this whole charade is just a distraction. And then now they're talking about these suits. So the first suit I heard of was Gucci Mane suit. And that's the first story that actually came out, where a dude made a video about it. He told too much information or something in his rap, so they told him, in order for him to protect, for nothing to happen to his family or whatever, he got to put the Gucci Mane suit on. Now I saw that video, and I'm like, are you serious? So this guy is just gonna go around being Gucci Mane. But then when you look at him closely in a picture, when he has his hair grown in, it's literally him, and it's not Gucci. It's him, and I don't even think he has on a suit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just him playing that Gucci Mane lost weight. Now, I was a fan of Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane never Gucci Mane, there are guys that can't grow facial hair. So for Gucci Mane to have now a mustache and a beard, it's strange because the dude face was always smooth as a baby's bottom. In every video, picture, album cover, every time I seen him. And he was a very smart brother. I mean, when I watched him in video, in interviews, the music he put out just made me think, this is the same guy. These these people be very intelligent and smart, and they just do the stupidest shit to me. Like, this doesn't make any sense. I liked seeing his interviews. He talked like he had a lot of sense, but that's probably why they killed him, because he wasn't one. But it's crazy, just it's really crazy because I don't get it. It's like I got a cousin. He's done extra work. He had lines on the Starship Enterprise. He's done commercials, very fine commercials. When the Celtics and the basketball players was on strike, he's in the Citizens Bank commercial. I think it's Citizens Bank. He's the one that said, "Did we get the check yet, coach?" He had lines on the Starship Enterprise. He was on the Starship Enterprise on the first Star Trek movie. He's in Something New. He's in Celtics Pride. He's done a lot of movies, and he's dying to be an actor. It makes me think that people, and his father was in the service now. His father was in the service. I don't know what they was doing with him when they were younger, and he grew up here. I don't know everything about how he grew up as a child, though. But I don't trust him. And I don't care if he's seen this video. I don't trust him. He's moved to LA. And I feel like anybody who want to be in Hollywood that bad, they'll do anything to be out there. They'll do anything to keep up an image. They'll do anything. Not me. And I don't want to be around a person like that. And he's a real evil, nasty person. But I couldn't. I don't trust him at all. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I believe they'll sacrifice. I believe they'll sacrifice you. So I don't know. I don't want to be friends with nobody who is in Hollywood. You're an actor, deuces. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't trust you. Because I know what they got to do in Hollywood. Today it's not a secret. And like I just seen a video that said DC Young Fly just announced that his sister passed away a couple days ago. I didn't watch it yet. I don't know if it's a video or a short, but I probably watch it after I finish this here because I'm about to end this. But it's something about that contract. Either it's a never-ending contract, or there isn't a contract, or their parents sold them to the industry when they were born. I don't know. Something is really strange that, but then I I mean, I'm a regular person working day to day to pay bills. I don't care what anybody came to me about a money scheme. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I don't know how a person can get involved in, as much as I enjoy doing hair. I love doing hair. That's a, I would say, the gift God, one of the gifts God blessed me with braiding hair and being able to create different styles. And I love doing hair. I mean, I've been doing hair at such a young age that when I tell people how long I've been doing hair, sometimes they look at me and they don't believe it. Like, I'm not ashamed to say I turned 48 last month, and I've been doing hair for about 38 years. And I don't care. I'm not one thing I learned in business is not all money is good money, and not everybody is my customer. So I'm not one of those girls that's gonna just do anybody's hair because they paying. If you come to me and I don't like your demeanor and disposition, I don't want your money. I'm that type of person that if I go in your store and I'm about to purchase something and you're giving me a nasty attitude, I'm not gonna follow through with this purchase. I'm not giving you my money. Not if you're not gonna respect me. And I'm not just taking money. I mean, I could be behind in all my bills, but I'm not so desperate for money that I'll accept you treating me anyway to get the money. I'm not that person. I thank God that I'm not that person today, because what I've been seeing in this world is that people will do anything for money. Like, they say the money is the root to all evil, and people been taking that out of context. If money is the root to all evil, it makes me think that everything that's evil, money is the root of it. So it doesn't mean that if you want to work to make money is a bad thing. For one, we need money to live. If you don't pay your rent, you'll be homeless. If you don't pay your lights, you won't be able to see at night. Your kids won't be able to do homework. Some people whole house is electric. You won't be able to see at night, and you won't be able to cook or heat your house. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with wanting money, but it's about what you're willing to do to get it. What you're willing to do to get it. It's like a fruit fly in here. And I've just mopped and sprayed so my house will be clean when I get out of here to go to work, because I got this little monkey here that's right on the side of me sleeping. All he do is sleep. Say hi to the people, Bunch. Doobie. Look at, he just woke up. Like, what is she waking me up for? Like, he work a 9 to 5. I guess he think he be protecting me in here, his little tail. He'll walk around this sectional like 3 times, and I don't get that at first. I still don't get it, because I'm not gonna assume, oh, he's protecting me. His dumb ass, I don't know what he doing. Sit your ass down is what I be thinking. Scraping your little toenails across my wood floor. Shoot. And he'll just walk, and he'll walk by, and I'm looking at him like, and then he'll walk back around again. I'm like, what is he doing? Now I to my dogs. Here I go into something else. I pay attention to my dogs. I really do. I really get to know my dogs. Like, I had somebody come around me one time and it was like, "Oh, I like how you know who's whining and who's crying and whatever. You know, these are my dogs. Like, who would have dogs in their house and they don't know? You know what I'm saying? Like, we had two. I had two at one time, Winter and Doobie, and I knew their whines. I knew their barks. I knew their cries. You know what I'm saying? I knew like something's wrong. If my dogs are barking, something is wrong. Like, out here it's different because I live in a new neighborhood and everybody seems to have a dog. They walk their dog so much that my Google bell goes off so much, but it's only people walking their dogs. You know what I'm saying? So it's to the point where it's like, this is annoying. So I turned the chime down and I just check it every so often, because my chime would go off so much because they're in the daytime, in the morning, in the afternoon, and they walk their dogs at night. Here, I live here, had two dogs, and they was reproducing. I wasn't walking no damn body. I opened that damn patio door and let those monkeys outside in the back, and they can run around and bark until their heart's content. But I didn't walk nobody. These little tiny dogs, they don't need that much walking. They could run around and chase each other around in the backyard. I figured they'd be fine like that. But these people, but most of the people that's walking dogs, they're much bigger than my dogs. My dog, I got a teacup Yorkie. He's like tiny. He's he he probably out of breath after we walk a block, but he walk like he struts. I've walked him a few times though, and he likes the walking. Gets on my nerves. But I I wish somebody, when somebody ever sees this video, I need somebody to come back, not with what they think, because this is a what I think. A few things that I was thinking is what the name of the video is. I don't need nobody coming to me telling me what they think, because I'm already telling what I think. I need somebody to come with what they know. And most people in Hollywood can't talk and they too scared to. But I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find somebody and I'm gonna do the good cover up, because all that masking of the face, showing their necklace or their tattoo. No, we gonna have you all in black, and we gonna change your voice, and you gonna spill the beans. You gotta be safe, because if they can't get them, they sure enough can get my ass. But I'm gonna end this here because I gotta, yeah, I gotta get ready for work. I gotta be there. Oh, I gotta be there at 3:30, and I got like a 30-minute ride, so I'm gonna have to leave at like 2:30 so I can find parking. But I'm going. I called out, but I'm gonna go. I'm just so aggravated the way things go sometimes. But it's been real talking to whoever is listening. Nobody's come on this video, but whoever will finally see this video, thank you, and know something. All right, y'all take care. Try to find something beautiful out there with all the mess going on in this world.